All right, so getting started here, my project is all about tsunamis. A little bit of background on me. My name is Jordan Olson. I'm from the small town of Dodgeville, Wisconsin. It's not too far from Madison, just about 40 miles west. I have three younger brothers, two older, and then one older sister. And then it's my third semester here at Madison College, and I also do play on the baseball team. So then what exactly is a tsunami? A tsunami is a long, high sea wave or set of waves that are set into motion from the depths of the ocean crust. The causes of tsunami include a volcanic eruption, a submarine landslide, or most commonly is an earthquake. So how exactly does a tsunami work? So one slab of the crust is going to lift up, jut up suddenly, and that moves the water, displaces it above. All that energy that caused the earth to suddenly lift up is transferred into the water, actually sending it in both directions. So then the tsunami travels off into the ocean, trying to find a stable position again, and that doesn't happen until it reaches landfall and stopping the tsunami. So those initial earthquakes can also cause the underwater landslides too. That will set off more tsunamis into motion. So like a little visual representation, you can imagine my two fists being the crust under the ocean. One will suddenly jut up, and then that in turn moves the water above it too, setting that water off into motion. So some warning signs of tsunamis. So if you're near like the ocean, anything like that, some severe ground shaking from a local earthquake is also a pretty common sign, kind of self-explanatory. Receding ocean tides exposing the floor reefs and fish, so on normal level. And then an approaching wall of water that sounds like a roaring train or jet craft would also kind of concern you. So there are then three types of tsunamis. We got a local, regional, and distant. They're all classified on their like distance from the shoreline. A local tsunami is formed within 100 kilometers of the coast. Regional is between 100 kilometers and 1,000 kilometers of the coast. And then a distant is over 1,000 kilometers before it reaches landfall. A little bit of statistics on tsunamis. The average wave height is around 10 feet. There have been waves up recorded around 100 feet tall, so that's kind of extreme. About 80% of tsunamis occur in the Pacific Ocean within the Ring of Fire. That first wave that comes from a tsunami is not often the strongest. The successive waves usually get bigger and stronger. Tsunamis affect around 100,000 people a year, and then they also take the lives of almost 8,000 on average. So yeah, a little bit of history of tsunamis. The largest ever recorded one happened on July 9th, 1958 in Liquidity Bay, Alaska. This wave roared up over 100 feet, and then when it did finally reach landfall, it ran up the upslope about 1,700 feet. So yeah, it's running uphill, smashing all the trees and everything in its path. And then the last recorded tsunami that happened on the Earth was in July of 2017. So prevention and anything like that of tsunamis, there's no known way to actually prevent the tsunami yet. We do have detection devices in place. Some of those include the DART system, which is basically a big underwater buoy. It measures the depth and everything like that of the ocean, the depth, water pressure, and then the motion and the speed of it. It does have a buoy on top, like on top of the ocean, and then one all the way at the seafloor, and it has a line running all the way down. So yeah, basically measures any warning signs of a tsunami coming would be that increased water pressure, huge mass, and then fast speed walking over. So yeah, so they're all about tsunamis. Hope you enjoyed the presentation and look forward to hearing from you.